he's keeping Tracey sweet with some chocolate. It might be a lot for him to swallow, but Colin has to learn that to increase his energy levels, he needs to eat a proper breakfast. And whilst this portion may be excessive, croissants have the starchy carbs Colin's body's craving.
Never eaten these before. Would you eat with a knife and fork, or...?
No, you just pick them up and then just tear chunks off. And...
Oh, there's nothing to them, is there?
No. Ah. So you might be able to manage more than one of those.
Yeah. Not my kind of thing, I must admit, but tastes a bit like sausage roll, but the pastry's completely different, isn't it? It's the same thing, is it? With just chocolate inside? Okay.
You might get a bit of your sugar buzz then.
Not so keen on that. I actually prefer them without chocolate.
Do you? And you honestly fill up with a little bit that you ate?
Yep.
So I couldn't survive on that small, tiny amount.
Excuse me.
I don't know if Colin would ever finish one of my portions, but I don't think he managed one. I think it was just half of one that he had, and then he felt completely stuffed, which was really embarrassing on my side, because if that was my breakfast, I would have demolished the lot.
Next, it's lunch, and Tracey cooks up a large root vegetable wrap, while Colin's got his usual quick and easy but lifeless sausage rolls for Tracey. Colin's diet lacks variety, but this wrap contains oodles of different veg, including peppers, aubergine, courgette and tomatoes, all of which are a good source of the B vitamins that Colin so desperately needs to increase his energy levels.
Interesting.
I was going to say, you're very quiet. And after the chocolate breakfast I had this morning, these are going down a treat.
It's the textures I'm having trouble with. Oh, excuse me.
Colin needs to embrace these new foods, as his limited diet and his high cholesterol levels are putting his health at serious risk. Unconvinced he understands the gravity of his situation, Dr. Jesson has prepared photographic evidence for him to feast his eyes on. He needs to see for himself that he paints a very poor picture of health.
Colin's chocolate addiction is not only boring, but it's also taking its toll on his health. So I'm going to show him just how much damage his diet is doing. And the main thing that leaps out of me in this picture is how tired you look. You look exhausted. What do you think of that?
It's a mess.
The concern here is this diet of chocolate. You know, big chocolate bars every day, 2,000 of your calories a day just from chocolates, OK? There's chronic undereating, means you're lacking all those nutrients and minerals and B vitamins and things that your body needs to give you energy and focus and concentration. You don't have any of them.
Sugary foods like chocolate give an instant energy rush. But as the sugar levels drop, it can leave you feeling exhausted, just like Colin.
Feet, they have a bluey tinge.
Yes.
Don't they? I mean, dare I say it, they look like a dead person's feet. They look cold and lifeless, which is how you are.
Colin's yellow flaky nails are caused by a fungal infection, and his blue feet are due to bad circulation, thanks to a diet lacking in nutrients.
Have a look at this picture here. Your heart area. And there's a number of things to say. The first of all, this myth that skinny people don't have heart problems. It's only fat people that have high cholesterol and heart problems. Yeah. Not true. Your cholesterol is already raised. All right, it's 6.1, which for a 30-odd-year-old is already alarming.
70% of both men and women have blood cholesterol levels of 5 and above. Cholesterol is the single greatest cause of the nation's biggest killer, coronary heart disease.
So I always thought to myself, because I'm skinny, my cholesterol level must be almost non-existent.
Men who are underweight are also at a higher risk of having poor sperm quality, anemia, and blood vessel diseases. They're also less able to fight off infections and are more prone to catching colds and flu.
Seeing it up on the wall and actually having Christian go through with me explains to me what is wrong in the pictures, and it really has hit home hard, and that is... it wasn't very nice.
Shocked by the pictures, Colin's hungry for a healthier image, so he's making huge efforts to pig out on Tracey's sumptuous Sunday roast.
I like it.
That is lovely. Absolutely lovely. Yes. Okay.
It looks cooked to perfection, actually.
There's a little bit of that. It's been real food for me all the way now. And next thing you know, I'll be putting myself on a diet. Which is absolutely gorgeous. It really is. It's all the flavours. It's probably the best roast dinner I've ever eaten.
Really?
That cracking, oh my lord, that was lovely.
Tracey is proving to be a good swap companion for Colin, but Dr. Jesson is unconvinced that she understands just how big her health problems could be. So it's time for Tracey's wake-up call.
I want to introduce you to someone now who I want to shock you into changing your life for good, making those positive changes where your life is going to improve and you're not going to get to the state that she is today.
Tracey still has time to change, but it's too late for Lisa Wheeler, who's eating her way to an early grave. Weighing a staggering 26 stone, she's nearly 6 feet wide, and as a result, is heading 6 feet under. And it's all because of her voracious appetite and deadly diet.
Your waist circumference is 1 inch more than your height.
Lisa's only hope now is life-saving surgery and a lot of painkillers. Dr. Jesson plans that by meeting her, Tracey will be shocked by what her future could hold, and she'll want to change her lifestyle for good.
Hello, Lisa.
Hi.
This is
Nice
Tracey.
to meet you.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Tracey.
Hi, Tracy.
Have a seat, Tracey. Sit down there for me.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's just a bit shocking. Sorry.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry.
It's okay. Tell me what you're thinking.
You'll be all right.
It's all
There's
right.
tissues. There's tissues. Did have a box.
Sorry.
Yeah, okay. What are you shocked about?
Everything in it.
It's just,
In it, end of the line.
It's hitting home. Tell Tracey just some of the problems that you have at the moment, what you can and can't do. And...
I suffer a lot with my leg giving way. I could be standing up, or if I'm sitting in one position too long, it go numb and I can't get up and I end up falling on the floor. And every day is a task, right? Even getting up, I'm in so much pain. Doing things is hard work. I don't go out walking. It's hard.
Tracey, one thing I want to point out to you is that bag on the floor here. All right, this big bag is full of all the medications that Lisa has to take because of her weight. She's on a load of asthma inhalers because her breathing's bad. She gets breathless, something very much related to weight. There's loads of these things. She's on diazepam for anxiety and to help with sleep. These are painkillers that she's taking. There's tons and tons of these painkillers.
how many pills you got to take?
Well, it's, I reckon, at least 30 plus. And I'll tell you something, it's nice to tell someone what I've done, the wrong I've done, and now I've got to pay for it. Big time. And don't get like it. You've got baby, it's lovely. You want to be a mum to run around.
Yeah. Thank you.
That's all right, and I really wish you all the success.
Tracey was obviously visibly very shocked by what she saw with Lisa, and I really hope that it hammered a message home about the seriousness of being overweight and all the medical problems that follow. I think hopefully now she will turn a corner and adopt that healthy lifestyle.
I felt like if I don't change my life now, I could be that in 5 years' time, which is just really, really hard-hitting. That really hit home. So, yeah.
Welcome to my Flab Fighters Club.
Trapped in a vicious weight loss cycle, these large shifting ladies from Newport, South Wales are my Flab Fighters. My mission over the series is to help these flab fighting females lighten their load. But the trick is they can still have their treats. By taking part in a series of extra calorie burning activities, they'll be able to indulge in their guilty pleasures. To help them fight the battle of their bulge, they're following an 8-week healthy eating plan and exercise regime. We're weighing them every week to keep tabs on how well they're doing. It's week 3 and their flab fighting efforts are hanging in the balance. So out with it, girls. What's the score?
I put on ½ a pound. I stayed the same.
I've lost 3/4 of a pound.
I've lost 5 pounds. Oh. 12, 8 and 3 1/4.
This week, the girls have lost 10.5 pounds between them, which means they have lost 1 stone, 13 pounds over the last 3 weeks. Like the rest of us, my Flab Fighters have tried and failed with diet after faddy diet. But their cravings are their failings. And this week, we're grappling with Karen's cookie cravings, which really take the biscuit.
I love biscuits because I think it's a combination of sugar and fat. I think it's very rewarding for your body. I think your brain craves it, and I'm just giving in to the brain. It's not a conscious thing, it's built in.
This week, we'll be working off Karen's weakness for wafers in the rolling hills of Wiltshire.
All right, girls, there's a reason that we are out in the countryside today, and it's because of Karen. Oh. Have you got something to fess up to me, lady, to do with biscuits?
Yeah, I've had a few.
You've had a few this week. Have you fallen off the wagon?
Just a little bit.
So the reason we are out here in the sunshine, in the countryside today, because of you, is because we're going to be doing an hour's worth of walking, OK? So we're going to burn 342 calories around there, which is great. So we're not walking on our own today, girls. We do have a little bit of help, and I suspect you can hear them. Come on, guys!
You ain't nothing but a
Walking with man's best friend is a fab way to fight the flab, so don't let sleeping dogs lie, wake them up and take them out. Walking your dog in a park could burn up to 235 calories. Whereas tramping with your pooch hikes it up to over 340 calories an hour. If, like Karen, you go crackers for a cookie, you might be surprised at how long you'd have to walk to counteract the calories. To dunk a rich tea bicky at 36 calories, you'd have to poodle with your poodle for just 6 minutes. Whereas a custard cream is more at 57 calories, which means you'd have to pound the ground with your hound for 9.5 minutes. But you'd have to hike your hide for 13 minutes to savour the flavour of just 1 chocolate digestive at 81 calories.
Walking, good. Walking and dogs, knackering. Oh, look at you lot. You are looking quite tired. Right. Here's the deal. Because we have just done an hour's walk with our dogs, which was quite strenuous, we've burnt around 342 calories. So, because we've done that exercise, we can have a treat. Are the girls going to bank the calories or binge on bickies? Do you want one?
I do, but I'm not going to.
Why? Just because you feel like...
I feel I've achieved something today, and I don't want to disrupt what I've just done.
Good for you. Well, I mean, to be fair, you did eat 10 biscuits.
Exactly. I think I've had my share.
You've had your share, but that's really good. That's fantastic. Anybody else? Dig in if you want one. I mean, the point is, an hour's walk, you only burn off 4.5 bickies. So do we really want to pile it all back on again? So will you think twice before you reach for the cookie tin? If you're prepared to go through that, no problem. But if you don't exercise, you may well get fat. And do you know what? That is just the way the cookie crumbles.
It's breakfast time in the feeding clinic, and it's chocolate again for Tracey, but something new and untried for Colin. A very unusual and exotic bowl of cereal, a banana and some yoghurt. Tracey's breakfast is actually a very good start to Colin's day. The cereal is a good source of vitamin B, which he desperately needs to help boost his energy levels.
really not looking forward to my breakfast today.
If, like Colin, you're prone to bouts of fatigue during the day due to low blood sugar levels, you could try to revive your energy by eating a healthy and nutritious cereal bar. It's quick and easy to eat on the go and will give you a more sustained energy boost. Dried fruits are a good source of iron, which is important to maintain healthy energy levels.